About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career. Yankees, big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Ellsbury going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. On the ground, maybe a 2-ball for Tulo. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Eric Thames. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Yanni Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. And that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willy Adames. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw won't get him. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak and keep it going. Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him because everyone's pushing for him to get a knock every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention is squarely on this player.
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Adames on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average and home runs. He's really a great all-around hitter.
None out, runners at first and second. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 62 on the year. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And he puts it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here now is Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 0.